Joining us on this broadcast now is Mr. Manickam Tagore, Congress MP from Virudunagar. Sir, thank you for joining us here on India Today. What do you make of Ghulam Nabi Azad, veteran leader of the Congress, not just resigning, but in that 4-page letter, Mr. Tagore, targeting Rahul Gandhi, calling him childish, calling him immature, blaming him for the 2014 loss of the Congress?
It is very unfortunate and very painful to read the letter of Mr. Azad Sahab. Ghulam Nabi Azad knows the thing that Congress party is going through a tough time, and they had been the ministers. Mr. Azad has been in 40 years in Delhi in the government of Bangla from the Congress party, and he has been ministers for Congress party for more this thing than the LOP, all this kind of positions. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is fighting the battle in every level, in the parliament, outside the parliament, and he is starting a 3,700 kilometer Bharat Jodo Yatra, Pada Yatra. It is not a car yatra. It's a Pada Yatra for 3,700 kilometers across India from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. On the decisions of this Udaipur declaration, where Mr. Azad was also part of it. It is very unfortunate that these kind of attacks come at the time when we are fighting against the misrule of Modi and Amit Shah, and when democracy is at its crossroads and we are fighting in the street. But Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad, like senior people, writing these letters, the same words of RSS and BJP has been replicated there. RSS and BJP...
No, but Mr. Tagore, it's clear, you're saying Rahul Gandhi is fighting on several fronts. He's fighting within the Congress also, it seems like. And it's serious, the fact that a veteran leader has spoken like this. Is there going to be some introspection, or will this be completely brushed under the carpet and dismissed, sir?
We need to understand it. Congress party has been discussing about these kind of differences of opinion, and others has been consulted in. There was Udaipur conclave was there. Every leader was part of it. We are all agreed on some kind of actions to be taken. Bharat Jodo was one of the programs. When we have decided, sat together, discussed 3 days and decided about programs, and you find fault with that thing, what else we can do? You have to understand that when positions only matters for you. And if you don't have positions if you are not in Rajya Sabha, everything else is some other thing, means what else will go? Congress
no, so you're saying, Mr. Tagore, you're saying the reason Ghulam Nabi Azad has spoken out like this is because he was sidelined by the Congress, by Rahul Gandhi?
He has been a main important person. He is in the working committee. Azad Sahab has been in the working committee. He has just resigned today. He has been a working committee member, senior member. He is involved in all the decisions. We need to understand that thing, that Mr. Azad has been in the Congress party, and he has been General Secretary in charge of many states. We had lost many states. In Tamil Nadu in 2011, he was in charge. He lost.
But then it's even more concerning, sir, if he's been given so much responsibility, if he's been someone who's a senior Congress hand, and he's chosen to put out this kind of a letter, isn't it all the more concerning for the Congress?
It is concern for us. Why he is putting it? That is the problem for us. Why he is doing like this? He is speaking the language of RSS and BJP. That is the concern for us. We are pained to hear this thing. When we are fighting, when our leader Rahul Gandhi is fighting against the BJP and RSS, and when civil society is standing with Rahul Gandhi, when common people are standing with Rahul Gandhi and they are going to join in the march from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, why Mr. Azad is not coming? Why Azad is
He's saying there's no need. He's saying there's no need for a Bharat Jodo Yatra. He's saying first start a Congress Jodo Yatra.
That Bharat has to be first united, madam. We can't be so mean to have only Jodo, mere seat Jodo, uska seat Jodo. Bharat has to be, Bharat Jodo was decided in Udaipur. He was also part of it. He was also part of the working committee when that resolution was decided. When Mrs. Sonia Gandhi announced in the Udaipur declaration about a Bharat Jodo, he was also part of it. We all decided to have a Bharat Jodo.